Why don't we start in child's pose on that note? Welcome, Shiva. Okay. So just bring a little awareness to the space around you. Like imagine that you've got this, like a jet stream moving past you. And figure out in your imagination what would feel really like kind of exciting and really good. Would it be a faster air, like you're, up in a paraglider or on a boat where the wind is really moving past you quickly? Or would it be something more gentle, like you're standing on top of a hill and there's just this really, really slight breeze as you look out over a vista? And use this to really feel your breath in a way that we don't normally all day long. And just stay soft with it. There might be little complaints that come up from the body. It's okay to notice them, but try to set them aside and just come back to this really, really big, expansive, sweet breath. And with every exhale, feel your hips get a little heavier. And every inhale, your head and your sinuses get a little lighter. And then take your pick, either squeeze your knees together or bring them wider. So knees together is going to give you a little more acute stretch, a little more intense, right at that mid-back, low back. Knees wide, it's going to be a little more of a softening effect. So figure out if you need a little more intensity to get into your breath and into your low back, or a little more release this morning. We'll stay here another 20 breaths. You might go half and half. Try not to clench your jaw. Another 5. Feel your lungs fill up and then empty out. 2. And 1. Let's bring it up to all fours. Spread through the fingers, nice and wide. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And just start to sway side to side. So you're going to kind of lean into one hip and then shift your weight, lean into the other hip. Get a little stretch in that outer hip on either side. And you can take this as far as you want, maybe all the way down to the ground if you need a deeper stretch. Maybe just a few inches. Just go side to side a couple times. Keep the breath really big. And then let's bring it forward and back. So inhale, forward, push through the heels of the hands and peel the chest open. Shoulders come back. So coming towards an up dog, but with your knees down. And then draw back, child's pose. Inhale, forward. Imagine a string pulling your chest forward and then your shoulders just droop back. And back to child's pose. One more, inhale. Keep it soft with the breath. So this is really just feeling your way into movement. Good, tuck the toes, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal up the feet. Keep that jaw soft. Release your exhales. Breathe deep into the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it forward, front of the mat. Big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release and forward fold. Grab opposite elbows. Root your heels. Feel your breath in the back of your lungs. Let the head hang. 3. Activating the low pelvic floor, starting to bring awareness to the bandhas. 2. And 1. Slowly roll up, push through the heels. Nice strong legs. Strong legs. And then inhale and reach it up to the sky. Drop the head back. And exhale. Release hands to heart. And just feel all that energy dribble down all the way to the feet. Good. Shake your wrists for a moment. Roll your shoulders. Make some big elbow movements. Figure out what part of that felt really good. Maybe it was just to breathe into a particular part of the body. And try to take that with you through the rest of practice. Setting up for sun A. Strong legs, root the heels. Inhale, sweep arms up. Stretch the front body and exhale, hinge, forward fold, tuck the chin. Halfway lift, inhale. And step it back to a plank. Big inhale and plank. Exhale, lower down. Use your knees if you need. Inhale, peel the heart forward, maybe just cobra to start this morning. And exhale, lift back, downward facing dog. Scissor the feet if you need to. Lean into those alternate hips. Shifting side to side, so make this your own. 2. And 1. Make your way to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, root the heels and release. Roll it up. Reach it up. Big inhale. And exhale, soften, hands to heart. Everything dribbles down to the feet. Shoulders back, heart nice and open. Number 2. Inhale. Stretch the front body. Exhale, hinge and fold. Tuck the belly. Push through the feet. And step it back to a plank. Maybe lower down right away. Peel it open, inhale. Exhale, lift it back. Stretch your breath into your lungs. 3. Reach through all 10 fingers. 2. Draw your belly back, 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 so it's strong into the pelvic floor. 1. Make your way to the front of the mat. Hop or walk. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, root and fold. Roll it up. Stretch it up. Soften everything to the heart and down to the feet. Number 3, inhale, sweep, open the front body, exhale, hinge and fold. Halfway lift. Plank and lower down. Elbows in, chest is strong. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Root through the heels of the hands. And exhale, lift back. 3, 2. So start to bring awareness to the midline of the body. We're going to do one more sun A after this. And I want you to just notice how it's this singular line. Forward folding, back folding, but mostly straight top to bottom. When you're ready, bring it to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale and release it. Inhale, roll or reverse swan dive. Bring it up. And exhale, hands to heart. So what I mean by this is this midline, top to bottom, is basically folding in different directions, but you still have a midline. So just pay attention to that midline and see if it changes anything for you. Number 4, inhale, sweep. Exhale, hinge. Halfway lift. Go through flow. Follow your breath. Three, 2, and 1. From down dog, we're going to inhale, reach the right leg high behind you. Take a moment, stretch out the hip, maybe roll the ankle. Feel your breath, press through all 10 fingers, grip with the palms. When you're ready, step it all the way forward, use your belly, help it out if you need. Inhale, bring it up to a low lunge. Hands on the hips to start. Use this hands on the hips to wing your elbows and your shoulders back and peel your heart forward. You can take your hands to support the low back and lift your heart up. Big inhale. Exhale, sink into your hips. Feel the strength in your legs. Feel the strength in your low belly. So draw that belly button in towards the spine. And then try to keep the shoulders back and open. And inhale, reach up. High lunge. 3. So you've got kind of a back bend going on. 2. Nice strong legs, strong belly. And 1, go wide warrior 2. Now tuck the tailbone down. Like scoop it under and straighten out your spine. So try to make it long, top to bottom, and sink down into your warrior 2. 3. Just keep breathing big into the chest 2. And 1, elbow to knee. Take a stretch through the left side body, side angle. 3. Feel the strength in that right thigh. 2. 1, strong legs and windmill it back up, warrior 2. Refine that length in the spine. 3, say hello to your right thigh and booty. 2, and 1, windmill it down and go through flow. Follow your breath. And from down dog, inhale, left leg high. Couple of breaths here. Open it up, stretch, whatever feels good. And then when you're ready, use your belly, step it forward between the hands. Bring it up to a low lunge, hands on the hips. And we're reestablishing spine position by winging elbows and shoulders back. You can kind of use your hands to support that low back. Take a big inhale and lift your heart. Keep the length and then exhale, sink down. So you get really stretchy and strong in the legs. Belly is in. So even though there's this little bit of back bend, it's supported by low, low belly. And then inhale, reach up. 3. So this is curvy spine, one big long curve. 2, you can even lean your head back a little and lift your gaze. 1, bring it wide, warrior 2. Tuck that tailbone under, like towards your front body, and use that to straighten the spine long. 3, belly is still in, nice and strong towards the spine. 2, and 1, elbow to knee. And get a stretch through the right side body. Sink into that left hip. Feel the strength in the left thigh. 3. Gaze might be down at the foot. Might be straight ahead. Might be up to the ceiling. See what feels good on your neck and shoulders. 2. And 1. Keep the strength in the legs. Windmill it up. Back to a nice straight spine. Warrior 2. 3. Draw everything in so that you get long and strong in your core. Lift crown of the head up. 2. Sink more. Strengthen this front leg. 1. And windmill down. Go through flow. Breathe in down dog for 3 to 5. Move it if you need. And we'll add on. Inhale, reach right leg high. When you're ready, take a breath or 2. Use your belly. Step it forward. Inhale up. Just take 1 breath to peel everything back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, go wide. Warrior 2. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, come forward and elbow down. And lengthen through that side body. On an inhale, bring it back up, warrior 2. Good. And then stand it up. Square the feet with the edges of the mat. Big inhale to stretch across the chest. Look up. Exhale, hinge and forward fold, dropping your hands to the ground. Wide-legged forward fold. Press heels of the hands into the mat. Grip with the toes and release the head. Soften the knees if it tugs any place on your hamstrings or your low back too much. And then use that softness in the knees to push through the feet and stretch the legs a little more. You can still stretch legs with bended knees. Breathe. 3. 2. And 1. Press your hands into the ground to inflate your lungs in a halfway lift. Long body strong. Tuck the belly and bring your hands to your waist. So nice strong feet, nice strong legs. Inhale, bring it up to stand. And then exhale, float it to the front of the mat. Nice. We'll take a sun A to go down and do the other side. Inhale, sweep arms up. Stretch the front body. Exhale, hinge and fold. Halfway lift. and go through flow. Inhale, reach left leg high from down dog. Stretch it out. And step it forward in front of the mat. Inhale it up to high lunge, but with hands on the hips. Wing, shoulders and elbows back. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, settle into the hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, go wide and tuck the tailbone under. Nice long spine. Warrior two. Inhale, forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Stretch through the right side body. Find a gaze that works for your shoulders and neck. Down, straight ahead, maybe up to the ceiling. Stay strong in the lower body and just lift it up. Back to warrior two. Push through the front heel, straighten the front leg. Turn those feet in so they're parallel with the edges of the mat. Inhale, spread it wide. And exhale, forward fold, hands on the mat. So use the floor here. Soften your body any way that you need so that you really feel like you're pushing against the floor, and then use that push to scoop the belly back, 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 and stretch into the back body, releasing the head down. Just feel your way into any part of that made sense. 3, 2, 1. Press into the ground, inflate to a straight back. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhale, brings it up to stand. And exhale, float to the front of the mat. Good. Sit down into a chair pose, rooting into the heels, tucking the tailbone, tuck the belly back. So think about like everything kind of drawing down, 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 down into your seat. And then peel the shoulders back, lift the heart up, stretch it down, sit it down for another 3. Maybe lift your chin and stretch your throat, look up to your hands, 2. 1.5. And 1. Step your right leg back, high lunge. Now peel it up, peel those shoulders back, get that arch in the spine. Exhale, go wide, warrior 2. Inhale, make it a peaceful warrior. Front arm up, stretch the front body. And exhale, windmill and take twist. Right elbow, left knee. Stay here for a couple breaths. Maybe prayer hands. Maybe left hand supports the low back. 3. Just breathe into it. 2. And 1. We're going to take it deeper. Bring your hands down to the mat. Step the back foot up a little and go pyramid pose. Pushing back through the hips. Front leg comes towards straight. Just drape that body over the front leg. Breathing. 3. Feeling the bottoms of your feet. 2. And 1. Step the back foot back a little and set the back knee down. And now we're going to take our twist with the back knee down. So let's start here, hands on the thigh. Push into the thigh to draw your belly back, belly back, belly back. So get space between thigh and belly. Try to keep that space and then bring the elbow. And then prayer twist. 3. Keep thinking belly back to strengthen into your legs and find stability. And with that stability, you might be able to peel and twist open a little deeper. Stay here for the second half if this is a good place to work, or tuck the back toes and just press back through that back foot to straighten the leg without losing any of that depth in the belly. 3. So long, long spine. 2. keeping the left hip back. 1. Wherever you are, bring it up to either a high lunge or a low lunge, knee up or down. Stretch, 1 inhale. And then exhale, bring it down and go through flow. Nice deep breaths. Little breather in down dog for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bring it to the front of the mat. Hop or walk. Halfway lift, inflate, release and exhale. Inhale, sit back down into your chair. Reach those fingers and sit your booty down. And then stand it up. Shake, 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 shake. All right, other leg. Sit down into your chair. Think about everything drawing down, 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 down into your seat. Tuck that tailbone and sit it down. And then reach the fingers up. Peel the shoulders back and open the heart. Look up towards your hands. Sink lower for 3. For 2. 1.5. And 1. Stabilize in the right foot and step left leg back. High lunge. Peel it open. Get that back bend. And then exhale, go wide and tuck the tailbone down. Warrior 2. Inhale, reach forward. No, I lied. We're not doing that. We're doing peaceful warrior. Inhale, reach front arm up. My bad. And exhale, windmill. Left elbow. Right knee. Maybe taking prayer twist, maybe bringing the right hand to support the low back on either the back, the thigh, or the hip. Breathe. 3. 2. Breathe and twist a little deeper. 1. Drop the hands. Step the back foot up any amount so that you feel stable in both legs. And then draw those hips back and drape over the front leg for pyramid pose. Try to release. Feel your spine and your head just hang over that front leg. 3. 2. And 1. Step the back foot back a little bit. Lower the knee down. Bring it up, hands on the thigh. Push into the thigh and get that belly back. So space between belly and thigh, even if it's just energetically. And then twist, elbow to knee. And you can keep the right hand on the thigh to press if that feels supportive. Or take prayer hands. Try to sink into that right hip. So it should feel like not only a twist in the spine, but a pretty deep twist in the hips. A lot of work in that outer right hip, right glute. 3. Breathing. Always breathing. Mostly breathing. 2. Stay here if it's a good place to work, or tuck back toes and just press back through that foot. Strengthen the back leg without losing the tuck in the belly. Nice deep twist. 3. 2. And 1. Either high or low lunge. 1 inhale, stretch it up. And exhale, bring it down and flow. And take a breather, child's pose or down dog, your choice. Take about 10 breaths. through onto your back. We're gonna do some back stretches this morning. So hug your knees up. Release into the back body. Just feel your breath for 3. Come back to that notion of air moving around you. So you can really feel your breath. If you're not already, squeeze your knees together. So hug head of the knees together nice and tight, and then squeeze into your chest, maybe lifting your head up towards your knees. Tucking the belly back towards the spine and stay here for 5. You can do a little extra added core challenge by releasing your hands down to your side. 4, 3, tuck, tuck, tuck everything. 2, tuck, 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 and 1. Release. Bring the knees wide. Let them hang towards the side body. Just a little breather. And then round 2. Squeeze the knees together first, so inner thighs squeeze, knees squeeze. Hug them towards the chest as close as you can, and then hug your head up if that feels okay on your neck. So everything's scooping back. Think of pressing back into the ground in order to squeeze tighter for 5. Belly, belly to the spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Lower the head. Let the knees rest out wide. Round 3. Bring those inner thighs together. Squeeze the knees. Hug them in towards the chest and bring the head up. Maybe add a little core challenge. Bring your arms overhead. Still squeeze the head in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And 1. Release. Bring the knees nice and wide. So it's like child's pose on your back, but a little more intense. We'll call that intense child's pose. The intense child. Hug one knee into the chest. We'll start with right knee. Send your left foot to the mat if that's better on your low back, or maybe leg out long. Hug that right knee in nice and tight. Draw the belly down towards the spine. Release the low back. Starting to make our way towards supine hand to foot pose, but get a good stretch in your hips and your low back. Breathe. Maybe close your eyes. Feel your hips. Feel where there's any little electrical movement. Use your breath to just soften into that. You'll know when you're ready, if you're ready, to transition towards half happy baby. Maybe pushing through that foot into the hand. So this all comes from a softening, an opening. So be patient with your body. bring that knee and the foot and the leg back to center. Give it another hug if it needs it. And then we'll bring it across for a twist. Go, buddy. And bring that knee back to center. Give it one more hug. Any movement that feels good. We'll switch sides. So left foot either planted on the mat or leg out long. Sorry, right foot planted or out long, and then left knee hugs in. Come into feeling. Feeling your knee hug in. Feeling that activate a stretch in the low back. Feeling any shift energetically in the hips and the legs. Encouraging that movement of energy, any little micro movements that feel good. And you'll know if and when you're ready to start to shift it towards half happy baby. And towards supine Padahasta Padangusthasana. Hand to foot pose. Staying with the feeling, with the softening. ready, bring it back to center and across the body for a twist. Bring it back to center. Give the knee a hug if it needs it. Take anything that feels like a good prep for Shavasana. Full body stretch. Maybe hooking the thumbs. Get a little deeper stretch in those shoulders. Maybe rocking and rolling. Whatever feels most appropriate. And then settling in for extended Shavasana meditation. You're welcome to come up to sit. That serves. Take a few breaths to really center yourself here in this moment, in your room, in your body. We'll start this morning bringing awareness to the crown of the head. I'd like you to really notice, we say this phrase, crown of the head, really feel that there is a crown or a halo, something circular that draws a circumference on the top of your skull. And circles are significant of continual energy flow. There's no hard aspects. There's no place for anything to get stuck. So as you continue to feel your breath and allow my voice to be in the background of your breath, just notice that consistent traversing of energy, of thought, wisdom, creativity. Circling the top of your head. Setting an intention for what kind of thought, what kind of wisdom, what type of creativity you'd like to invite into this dance at the top of your head. And if it ever feels like too much activity, let it just carry a simple pulsing light. Like a buffer between you and any unwanted mental activity. Shift your awareness to the feeling of your breath in your nose. Feeling of your breath as it softly opens your sinuses, softens your cheeks. Feeling of breath in the back of the throat. Feeling of breath softly resting down the throat. Sifting through the length of the neck. Settling into a pool around your heart. ebbing and flowing with the movement of your lungs. Releasing any tension along the spine. Nourishing diaphragm, adrenal glands, kidneys, softening the stomach, feeding your liver and your spleen with fresh oxygen, fresh prana or life force. Softening the intestines, small intestine in the middle, large intestine on the periphery, sex organs, bladder, just feeling everything softly fueled by this sweet movement of breath and the energy that it brings. Releasing tension in the belly, in the abdomen. Giving permission to the muscles of the low back to unfurl and rest. And all of this sweet intention and energy coming to rest. This dark, sweet place of the pelvic floor. The root chakra, Mula Bandha. Seat of the self. enjoying your breath. Knowing that this quiet place at the seat of the self is always available to your mind's eye. Breathing anywhere into the body that feels good. Starting to add little bits of movement. Naturally, organically, where it serves. And you're welcome to close practice where you are on your back. If you need to stay here longer, enjoy. Or making your way to one side and up to sit. Inviting a little more energy. Feeling the length of the spine. Bringing the hands either resting on the thighs, feeling a sense of opening in the heart. If you need a little more of an open invitation for something fresh, maybe bringing palms together at heart for focus and reverence. Maybe bringing hands onto the body for grounding and preservation. So do what feels appropriate. Bringing your attention back to that soft pulsating light at the crown of the head. Bowing this wisdom to the heart. Honoring practice and process of connecting mind, body, breath, soul, spirit, and heart. Namaste. May there be something in there to fill your pockets full of glowsies this morning. Have a lovely Thursday. Hope to see you guys tomorrow.